No mercy then. Kill him on sight.
They're gonna regret taking Miss Fillet. Clever bridge.
Fool! There is no time for this. Aziri will soon commune with the beast. Cease your assault. This at once. I take no pleasure in harming one of my own, but if you persist, I will do with her what I must. So, at the eve of the end, the demon of Azzoatl has finally come for me.
Here it comes! Need more time.
Progress comes with a heavy price. This ends now. Channel the reactor.
Not yet.
I can't give up. I must save my people.
You know why we're here! It happened! It cannot be stopped!
No, I will succeed. I've been preparing for you for years. One death is nothing for the greater good.
Not yet.
I will crush you. I cannot let my efforts be in vain. Let me show you what true intellect looks like. You did. So, at the eve of the end, the demon of Azzoatl has finally come for me. Progress comes with a heavy price.
More time.
I bear the burden for our future. Sheer power. I can't give up. I must save my people.
You know why we're here! It happened! It cannot be stopped!
No, I will succeed.
Listen,
I've been
I'm just here
preparing
for the
for you
lady.
for
There's no need for
years.
all this.
Do you truly think you can match me? I cannot allow you to interfere.
Need more time.
I plan for every contingency. How foolish.
No mana.
Fatal ambition. This is not over yet. Face the might of the Val.
Slow him down.
One death is nothing for the greater good.
Need more time.
No! Do not fail me. Not now. How could this happen? All I've done. All that I sacrificed.
Your people cannot be saved. History is already written. You can stay here and die, or come with us and help save the future.
The legacy of the Val must be protected. I do know of a way to contain the beast.
Let's just start talking then. My friend here isn't exactly the peacemaking type.
If only I had more time. There is an ancient weapon. A weapon that was used against corruption from a civilization lost to the ages. I have one piece of it. 3 others were scattered. I've been searching for them, but the Karui have interfered at every turn.
So will you help us?
I suppose I must. It is too late for us here. This era is over. I pleaded with Aziri for her patience, But she would not abide me. She will attempt her communion with the beast, and utter devastation will ravage our people. But the fact that you are here, a living descendant of our people, it gives me some hope for our future. I will come to your era. Perhaps there is still time.
It's settled then. Let's hurry back to the time portal.
Now then, it is time we departed. Activate the portal. We will see about it.
What is happening?
It begins.
What do we do? Help me get her through the gate!
I can't pretend to guess the consequences of what you've done here. I'm not one to give lectures. I promise you this. If I end up dead because of this Doriani fellow... If you hear a click...
Hello.
Exile. My people. They're all long dead. It's one thing to hear it, but another to see it. This city is nothing but a grave. I can't change their fate. But the Val are not entirely gone. Alva and her Val ancestry is proof of that. I will do what I must to protect what remains, and perhaps one day we can rebuild. For that to happen, we need the weapon. We must travel to the archipelago the Karui called Namakanui. If the pieces still exist, that is where they will be found. I gathered the greatest minds of our era in one place. We embarked on journeys of discovery that mankind could never before conceive. No ethical bounds, no moral limits. We sought immortality, both in flesh and in machinery. We sought understanding of corruption. We even sought to master time itself. In the end, it was all for naught. Study of the beast was my life's work, and the work of many Varg scientists before me. Despite its danger, I still consider it a thing of beauty, a work of genius. It is capable of changing something fundamental about the nature of our existence. The beast showed us it can be done. Our experiments with life, with death, with machinery and augmentation, they were all inspired by it. We can surpass the impossible, if only we are willing to sacrifice enough. Indeed.
Oh, good. You're alive. Well, that was quite the adventure, wasn't it?
Have you learned the location of the weapon?
Yeah, the weapon ain't whole no more. Doriani's got a piece of it. The rest are scattered round some Karui archipelago.
Namakanui. Interesting. We must make haste.
Well then, how about I take you and your merry friends to King's March? The port town is within the area of Namakanui. From there, you can charter a ship from my contact and begin your search. We've quite a haul of treasure we've borrowed from Exile. It will more than cover the charter cost.
King's March would indeed be a wise location from which to base ourselves.
Great. We can leave whenever you're ready. Just let me know. Well, he wasn't the worst captor I've ever had. And I suppose, at least it appears he is on your... But you shouldn't forget who he is and all he has done. There is something eerily cold and calculating about him.
Yeah, a man of ambition. Killing is a complicated fella.
Complicated indeed. I believe he will aid you, so long as your goals align with his. I'm just saying, don't turn... I briefly saw Well, let's just say I now understand why.
Kind of thing you won't ever forget.
It was unreal. Unlike, but it all happens. Perhaps that was a blessing. I've heard of the beast. Everyone has. If someone is truly trying to raise another, then they must be the grand.
Returning with Doriani was an inspired move. As the foremost expert on the beast that ever lived, he is exactly the man we need. I doubt we can trust him in a broader sense, but for the moment, our goals are aligned. He wishes to contain the beast, and so do we. If he thinks we should travel south to Namakanui, then so we shall. This weapon of the precursors, it may just be our best hope. It is strange to return to this place of my divine youth and see it so aged and forgotten. They had their problems like any other people, but I thought I could free them from them. While we are here, I would like to go.
Hello there.
You bring someone. Take care.
Yes? You hear a click?
How can I help? It's a long journey, but relatively safe once we're clear of the jungle. The Kalgurans keep the road pretty secure. Shall we?
Doriani has one piece of an ancient weapon that can control corruption. The other 3 pieces lie somewhere in the countless islands of the Karui archipelago. But their current leader is distrustful of outsiders. He would never give us passage. Our only path forward lies through Kingsmarch. Perhaps there we shall find a ship and crew brave enough to take us where we need to go.
Back's killing me. Guess we're here.
This is it? This is Kingsmarch? Science and civilization must have never recovered.
Your time was different, yes. But don't discount the Kalgurans just yet. They have potential.
We shall see.
So, fellas, where's Elva?
She has gone ahead to meet her local contacts.
We will need a vessel to navigate the archipelago. We must begin our search to locate the pieces of the weapon.
All right, don't go having a street brawl while I'm gone. I want to watch. So, if I were a weapon piece, where'd I be hiding?
We know the pieces of the weapon radiate intense, latent corruption. The more dangerous an island is, the more likely it is to contain a piece of it.
It is crucial that we find a captain with in-depth knowledge of the local area. Then we will stand a better chance of finding what we seek. Quickly. Doriani sees the world through a different lens. You must remember that he is of a bygone era.
I can hear you, you know.
Indeed.
And of what era are you, exactly?
Older still. I have seen many civilizations rise and fall.
I'd pay money to watch you two brawl it out.
It is a strange feeling meeting someone so gifted in sciences I unintentionally brought to the world. All of Val technology and advancements derived from my ultimate mistake.
You call the beast a mistake? On this I do not agree. The gods were nothing but monstrous tyrants. The power of corruption allowed humanity to seize back control of their destiny.
And what did you do with that control? In your experiments, I saw death, dismemberment, a living nightmare.
A means to an end. They were all willing sacrifices.
That is somehow even more frightening. The zealotry, the fervor. I've seen it all too often. A kind of madness, seemingly fundamental to mankind.
Perhaps, but it was their choice to make. They gave themselves in the hopes of saving our people. My only regret is that I failed.
Oh, to bear but one regret.
Sorry I asked.
Time is short. Make haste.
King's March. It's been months since I had a bath.
Is this the friend you mentioned?
Ah, there you are. This is my contact, Rog, a trader with a keen eye for valuable artifacts. Rog, do be
and
careful
it just so
out there.
happens
Come
we have a
visit my shop
cartload of vile
sometime.
treasure to cover the charter.
Apparently,
wait a
we're
minute.
looking to head
Come
right to
back.
the most dangerous islands.
Kelgur and merchant vessels don't intentionally seek out danger. However, there is one captain who may be up to the task. Name's Makoru. I'll set up an account for you, but for now, here's your charter. Take it to her. I've no doubt she'll accept.
I suppose it's time we said farewell for now. I'm off to study a tome on blood magic I found back in Exile. How exciting! Do be careful out there.
Come visit my shop sometime.
The name's Tujin. I'm the harbour master around here. Welcome to our fair little town. You have a vessel charter, I see.
Hey, mate, yeah. Know where Makoru is?
Just out on the pier. It's the only ship on the dock right now. Before you go, perhaps I can ask a favour. See, King's March trade has seen better days. Ships go out, and they don't come back. And that kind of shite is bad for business.
All right. Who I got to kill?
A local island we call Journey's End is spewing out blasted fog all over the sea, as thick as mud. The Karui know all about it, but won't seem to touch it. Something has to be done.
Sure, but how are we getting there?
Makoru can do it. She's Karui and grew up on these waters. If anyone can get you there, it's her, no doubt.
The job's a job. Sure thing.
We'll be in your debt, and I got something special with your name on it. If you can clear that bloody fog. I'm not a tour guide. This here's the harbour. Got an harbour concern? That's me. For all other concerns, best ask someone else.
Jeez, that's a bit impolite.
Don't take it personal. We got a lot of people coming and going here. I lost count of all the ones that rubbed me the wrong way. Who knows? Maybe you'll surprise me. I used to believe a whole load of bollocks about honour and tradition. We do this not for ourselves, but for our children. The words were hollow, but the intent was good. It really is all about making a better world for those that will follow us.
Better future for the kids, that kind of thing.
Yeah, something like that.
Come on. I don't completely buy it, mate.
Quite worldly, aren't you? The situation back in Kalgur made the prospect of raid class a little more appealing than it otherwise would have been.
Yeah, I know all about being forced out due to political nonsense. What happened?
Oh, you know, the usual things that make good folk run to the ends of the world. Water under the bridge now. No sense poking a hornet's nest. The big man's resolved to leave us alone, so long as we keep sending back vile artifacts, or whatever else is our desires. Till next time.
Oh, hello. Yes, I'm Ange, a marketeer. Oh gosh, where are my notes? I'm terrible at introductions. Never mind. I've been in Kingsmarch for many years, watching and waiting for my time to shine. Picked up a thing or two from Rog and Faustus, rest his soul, and a little life advice from Tujin, I guess. if you need to get your hands on something, or get something off your hands, just ask.
I ain't no dummy. What's the catch?
I'll take a small fee. Not much at all, really. But, first order of business, we need somewhere to set up a sort of base of operations. A hideout, you might say, to ship goods to and from. I'll keep it all spick and span, don't worry. Just keep an eye out for a suitable location. Somewhere out of sight, off the beaten track, if you get my drift. Oh, it's you. Yes?
So this old fella Faustus, he's dead then?
Very much so. Not a massive turnout at his funeral, I must say. Died of natural causes, they say, but I'm not so sure. He left Kingsmarch around a decade ago. No one was entirely sure where he went. But when he got back, gosh, he really had changed. He'd both softened and hardened. You never quite knew what you'd get. But I could tell it was caused by fear.
It's always like that when you come back from holiday. It's hard to get back into the routine.
That's not exactly what I mean. I asked him once. It took all my courage to do so. What happened to you, Faustus? Where did you go? I asked. He looked me dead in the eye. I still remember the look he had on his face. He was looking at me, but also through me. Like he was somewhere else, reliving something. He said nothing. Got up and left. They found his body later that night on the dock. Under his coat, he was clutching a small Vaal artifact. I heard he held it so tightly, his hands were bloody. All very strange. He helped me with my self-confidence. Well, at least he tried to. He got me blind drunk singing songs with the local crews here in the tavern.
What a bloody legend.
Yes, I suppose. Since then, for some reason, people have been more friendly towards me. Aren't people awfully strange?
Friend.
A place to hang me hat, eh?
Can I help?
How?
Hail. Here's what I've got. This shop is my pride and joy. I've been dreaming of running my own place since my younger days, even though that was impossible back home.
Ah, the quest for wealth. What was the issue in Kalgur?
There are a limited number of merchant licenses, all owned by wealthy families. New licenses only come up every few years, but I could never afford one back in Kalgur. I've fallen on better times here in Rayclast, you might say. So here I am. I was never one for grand quests, always preferred sorting logistics from the back, but I'm glad I'm here. I'd never have had my children or built all this. The wife says I'm the real hero because I have a business and support my family. She might just be buttering me up, but I still take it to heart. Oh, my Gwenna never did feel quite comfortable here. She spends much of her time off continuing our adventure. Doesn't have anything to do with the King's Hand being in town this year.
I catch what you're dangling.
The grand quest that brought me here? Oh no, that's a long story. I couldn't possibly. All right then, if you insist, I'll tell the tale. 2 decades ago, our glorious leader, Danig, led us on an expedition across stormy and dangerous oceans to look for an artifact called the Triskelion Flame. Our search took us to the forsaken continent of Rayclast, a land filled with horrible monsters and raving mad exiles.
Ain't that the truth?
But we excavated many ancient sites, uncovering some of the lost history of our people's short residence here. Long ago, Kalgurans tried to settle on Rayclast, and it did not go well. In the end, they did not survive, and they lost the Triskelion Flame. We've been looking for it for over 20 years now, and to be honest, well, we've gotten a bit sidetracked, but my wife refuses to give up on the dream. Oh, King's March. It's what we Kalgurans call this little port town of ours, and also the region round it.
Cutting in on Trathan trade, I see. Who's responsible?
All this has been authorised by the King, and we certainly pay enough taxes that we can never forget that. But we're quite far from home. We're mostly left to our own devices. Oh, except for the King's Hand. He spends a season here each year to make sure we're on the up and up. What is it you want to know about us?
How does one make money around here?
Well, most Kalgurans here on Rayclast are in various guilds. I'm in the Meridian Free Traders, the trade guild that owns the charter for King's March. You can't beat our logistics. Danig is in the Artificers Guild these days. Tujan's a freelance harbour master, but he stays close. You've got to keep the family together, you know. The wife's the only one still carrying on our grand quest. I sure do miss her, but she always comes back soon enough. On an unrelated note, the King's Hand is due to return. Oh, King's March. All this has been except for the King's. There is no greater concentration of loyal followers of the King than here in King's March. Know what I mean, friend?
I catch your drift, friend. I'm always in for a good cause.
It's always good to meet a new friend. Let's keep in touch. Good day. Have a good day.
Well, well, a Trathan. Greetings, mercenary. You'll find plenty of work here in Kingsmarch if you're so inclined. I'm Danig, the smith and leader of this fair port. You may come to me for your equipment needs.
You get enough Trathans here, you recognize one on sight?
We've had 1 or 2 show up over the years. Caused us a fair amount of trouble. You're not still involved in the death trades, are you?
No more than the next weapon for hire.
Fair enough. This little jewel on the sea might have been granted an official charter by the king, but it's those of us here on Rayclast that have built it into the trading hub it is today.
Reminds me a bit of Karafin. I mean that as a compliment.
To be fair, we did have local help. The king commissioned this port for trade after we'd been operating it as an outpost for many years. We ourselves would like to investigate the remnants of our own culture, but he is very interested in Vaal artifacts.
That's right, foolish. What's he up to?
Your guess is as good as mine. Kingsmarch is actually our second attempt at settling on Rayclast. Our first expedition, thousands of years back, was mysteriously lost.
Their mistake was trying the mainland. Probably a tragic tale, that. What happened?
That's why we came here 20 years ago, to find out. We also sought the artifact of power our forebears brought with them to Rayclast. It has become my life's work, the search for the Triskelion Flame. The most powerful artifact in our known tales was brought to this continent by the first expedition thousands of years ago. The songs tell of it incinerating evil, purifying tainted fields, and warding off those of ill intent.
Sounds like a fey tale, but I'll take anything considering what we're up against.
My thoughts exactly. I still intend to get out there, I just get bogged down by the work of running Kingsmarch.
If there's one thing that grinds a man down more than anything else, it's paperwork.
One day there will be a glorious return. One day we Grand Four will finish our quest, and perhaps do a little saving of this fair rayclast. Yes, one day. Soon. The runes on our armor essentially capture and shape starlight. It sounds poetic, but don't be fooled. The smiths of the Kalgur turned these runes toward killing work long ago, as soon as we discovered we could compel arrows to find their mark, and blades to bite deeper.
Well, that sounds downright useful. Can runes really do all that?
All that and more. The greatest smiths became known as artificers, and produced work of singular genius. I'm not quite there yet, but it's only a matter of time and determination. We've had 20 years on Rayclast, and those gems you use continue to perplex me. Clearly, they grant you mystical abilities, but they simply don't do anything in the hands of a Kalguran.
Well, good on you for holding your own. If you're this good without gems, just imagine.
Believe me, I've tried. We have our own methods of mystical power, to be fair, but your gems remain an enigma. Somehow, I suspect the power is actually inside you, and these virtue gems are just the particular way you believe the world works. I'm no priest, though, so take my opinion for what it's worth. I've forged a few fineries. No.
Survive.
This is my shop. Rogues Red. Let's deal. Come back soon.
Oh, it's you.
What you need?
Watch your step, eh? Slip overboard and you're on your own. I'm Kanu, first mate of the Aurora May. If you're looking for a ship, best speak to the boss, Makoru. And mind your manners while you're at it.
All right, mate. Not looking for trouble. Just a crew.
Well, this crew does a good job of getting into trouble. So, guess you found both. I'm just having some fun. Welcome aboard. My family wasn't always from these parts, you know? We came out here a few generations ago. I was always out exploring the waters and fishing, even as a young boy. That's just in my blood. My family's tribe, the Tasaleo tribe, they value being on the water above all. But the young ones were never allowed to go very far. I used to drive my parents nuts. I looked out across the water and oh boy, I wanted to keep going. But I never went too far. I couldn't leave my family behind. Where they are, that's my home.
I ain't ever had a home. Just places to sleep where I probably won't get stabbed.
Well, hey, here I am. And I'm thankful the boss showed me that I can make a new life for myself. One that I choose.
Welcome aboard. I'm Makoru, captain of the Aurora May.
I bought a charter for this ship, so guess you work for me now.
It seems that way, doesn't it? We can take you wherever you need. Places other captains would never dream of going. Your business is your business. Now, we can set sail whenever you like. Yes? I'm a freshly minted captain, but not new to these waters. I joined the Trade Guild as a deckhand after I ran away from home. I then worked my way up ever since. I finally took the captain's challenge not too long ago, and now I'm the first Karui captain on a Kalguran ship.
Bit of an entrepreneur, eh? Go get it, I say.
Thank you. But my story has only just begun. Now I've just got to get out there and make a name for myself. I've put a lot on the line to get to where I am. Who knows? Maybe we'll achieve great things together. They don't talk very much about their homeland, and well, I'm definitely not allowed to sail there.
What? Why not? They scared of you?
Nah, it's nothing like that. It's just part of their culture. First, someone has to immortalize my family's triumphs into an epic poem. Then, it must be told at their royal court before their king. This sort of custom is not too different from Karui oral traditions, but it's a tricky situation for me. I am no longer part of my tribe, so I have no family to immortalize in song. Tujin suggested that we could be family, but he was drunk at the time. Yes? I don't know what to make of the Kalguran king. I've only heard whispers, rumors.
Go on then, spill the beans.
Well, they say he's a bit obsessed with Val artifacts. But something tells me this is quite a concern for the Kalgurans. I've noticed certain types of Val devices seem to up and disappear before being loaded onto ships headed for Kalgur.
Cheeky buggers. I'm starting to really like these Kalgurans.
If you mention this, they will deny it. Just like they did when I asked. And just like I will deny ever telling you this. My people's traditions have remained the same for thousands of years. Until my generation, that is. When I was just a young girl, Tukohama, the Karui god of war, was slain by a mortal. That turned my world upside down. Our own ancestor, killed by a mortal. I'm looking for my own way now. One that doesn't rely on gods or old traditions. I thought I might find my path in trade and commerce, so here I am, sailing for the Kalgurans. Other Karui like me have spread out across Rayclass in search of meaning. The elders call us Kaivana. They think that we have rejected the way, that we dishonor our families.
What's a Kaivana?
It means nothing good. Now, when I was a young girl, I visited the halls of the dead. My ancestors told me that the way was meant to empower us, not to control us. So who am I dishonoring by seeking my truth? It's a debate that I'm tired of having. But either way, it has separated me from my family, and I must live with that. I became a captain against the wishes of the Trade Guild Council. To lead a Kalguran ship, you must pass a test. I was given a makeshift crew and tasked with sailing a course in a certain amount of time. At the most dangerous point of the course, between two shallow reefs on a moonless night, our cargo of refined verisium caught fire. It was set to explode at any moment.
Blimey, what a predicament.
I was faced with a choice. Abandon ship or order some of the crew into the lethal smoke to put out the fire. At the cost of their own lives, no less. They say it's a rather horrible death, gasping for breath with burning lungs that no longer work. So I chose to put out the fire myself. That's just how I was raised.
All right, I gotta know. How'd you make it out?
Well, luckily for me, it was all fake. It was the main part of the test. The truth of it is, the candidate passes or fails depending on the votes of the crew aboard. I earned their loyalty by my choice. And many of them still follow me to this day, here on this ship. The council does not aid me in any way, but they also leave me to it. It's the best situation for now, until I show some true profit. Where to? Lower the anchor. Talamoana.
What's good? Land ahoy. Watch your step, eh? We shouldn't be here. This place... We shouldn't be here. This... all right. Talk to myself.
Should have stayed dead. Take back.
a sec. Need more time. Not yet. All in a day's work. Oh, a map! Wait a minute. Oh, bollocks. Only part of one. Words are full.
Welcome. Here for a deal? Done. Bye then.
What have you learned? The more I consider it, the more I believe I've seen a depiction of the weapon. Especially now that I can study the piece in Doriani's possession.
A depiction? Where? The scraps I know, I learned from incredibly ancient ruins.
Yes. When I consulted the ancient being Calandra, she told me where to find the seed of corruption. She was cryptic, and said that it already belonged to me. That it always had. I can still only guess what she meant. In the ruins where the seed was sealed, I saw carvings on the wall. It was a message, left for anyone who might follow in the eons to come. A series of giant murals. The first was broken, but the second depicted the creation of the seed. The third mural portrayed the seed's destruction. At the time, I thought it was a warning. Now I see the weapon was depicted quite literally, being driven into the seed. It might not have been a warning. It might have been instructions.
This confirms my hypothesis. The weapon is the key to destroying the beast. We must find and reassemble it, no matter the cost.
At least we got a plan.
Whatever it...
I must concur with the hooded one. Someone intentionally carved information meant to be discovered in the future. To do such a thing, they must have believed that their civilization might be endangered. However, the most important clues I found were done differently. Hand carvings. We found them in this region. The stones depicted pieces of the weapon being thrown into the sea.
Someone wanted it gone then, eh?
Their reasoning was unclear, but from what I saw, it was thrown not by soldiers, but by a woman, a scientist, and I have no idea who she was.
What can I do for you? Here for a deal? Done. Have a good day. here a while, friend. We do close eventually, you know. Might break for lunch soon. What can I do for you? Hail. Fair enough. Come back soon. What can I do for you? Let's deal. Good day. Bye then.
Friend, I have urgent news for you. Time is short and the unmaking of the world is nigh. Please, listen to what I have to say.
All right, let's have it then.
I am pleased to meet you. I am Lorandis, a missionary of the Twilight Order. But I am here to warn you. The end of days approaches. Something evil has awoken on Rayclast. You have faced it, have you not? I can see it in your eyes. You have faced the wickedness in the hearts of men.
Sure, I've seen my fair share of wickedness.
They seek to conquer us, to rule us. We must act. We must fight back. Do you hear that, Kalgurans? Here is one who will join us in the fight. We will save this world together.
Sheesh, keep it subtle, eh?
Utopia is a dream, but Rayclast is a nightmare. Let us choose which we live in, yes?
Anything
Utopia
catch your
is
eye?
not possible, while wickedness in the hearts of men can be rewarded so extravagantly. Our Savior will bring about that utopia, and in it, you shall be free. We all shall be free! There will be none to rule you, none to tell you how to live.
Ain't no one telling me how to do nothing.
Please understand, it will be a glorious thing to behold. The struggle for freedom from tyranny will finally be over. Our Savior is a mere mortal, like you or I, only better. The Savior is being raised free from the corruption of wickedness. This is the key to our success. If you wish to know more, you should visit our enclave on Erastus. It is not too far from here. As we speak, the Karui flock to our island, eager to join the cause and save Rayclast.
I might have a look. Dunno.
You will not regret your visit. There, you'll have the chance to pledge to the Twilight Order. We are an order of true believers, dedicated to the salvation of humanity. To that end, we have given everything, and will continue to give of ourselves until Rayclast is saved.
Sounds good on the tin, but I'm curious what's behind it all.
Friend, we are on the same side. Surely you will pledge yourself to aid in the cause.
What's it look like to you, all said and done?
No more pain. No more suffering. No more horrors upon the world. A fresh start. A time we can be proud of. Rayclast is beleaguered by the most detestable of creations. Unnatural
catch your eye?
creations. Creations that manipulate our existence. Their time must come to an end.
Who the heck are you talking about?
The gods must never come back. and divinity must forever return to its dormancy within whatever void it sprung from. Our savior is almost ready. He will remake the world, a world free of divinity, and thus a world free of corruption.
The gods have caused these lands a lot of trouble, I can see that.
Utopia will not remember these gods. They will have no name there. They will never be, nor will they ever have been. Praise be in Utopia's name. Praise be upon the Savior. Now, are you ready to take the pledge? You are interested, yes? I knew it. Visit Erastus when you are sure you are ready. We do not despise the Kalgurans. We merely consider them lucky fools. In their faraway land, they have no concept of the problems we face here, so they do not take our struggle seriously.
Everywhere's got problems, believe me.
Kalgurans are not like us. They stand apart. Their souls are clean. No divinity, no corruption. Rayclast has gods capable of horrors beyond comprehension, yet their sole fear looms largest. Their aging tyrant king. Absurd.
The king? What's he up to anyhow?
The Kalguran king seeks Val artifacts. I know not why, but the reason must be sordid. The Val destroyed themselves. We will not make the same mistake. For Utopia.
Another Kalguran wreck. A lot of gold spent to get nowhere. know what this fog's doing to me.
Stop!
But it ain't
Don't
good.
come near the circle.
Freya Hartlin? Is that you?
Yes, it is.
Blimey, how long you been here?
Longer than I can fathom.
All right, how are we getting you out?
My boy is lost somewhere on the island, and with him, our trove of raw verisium. It must be runesmithed into spikes. It is the only way to break the seal.
Captain Grisham Hartlin?
I also fear for his fate.
Well then, best we find him. Danig can help with the verisium. Now get your arse moving and look for the captain. I'll stay with Freya.
Please hurry.
What you need? You've been out here for so many years. How did you survive?
Shellfish, rainwater, and hope.
Remarkable.
I'll have you out here right quick, Granny.
Now you're talking.
There were times I almost gave up.
Please don't cry. We're here. I remember your boy, Freya. Worked for us for a long while. Captain Hartlin. Capable seafarer. Well respected among his crew. Good drinker, too.
He's the apple of my eye.
Really? I thought you'd fallen out over the whole...
We're still family. And family is all that matters.
Aye, true enough.
With respect, there's one or two things that matter more to us lowlives.
I know exactly what you're getting at. Keep it up.
These ancestral totems are a menace that remain from ancient days. They gather a cursed fog, and we cannot stop them or break them. If you come to this place and have any idea how to destroy them, please do. Tavakai, chieftain of the Tukohama tribe.